Morning, everybody. That sounds like a little bit of an echo to me. Good morning. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the live place. Welcome to Live Streamer News for Monday, March 15th. I have not been at this for a couple of weeks. When I got back from my recent trip to Florida, I got sidelined with something, and so it is good to be back. I hope you're having a great Monday morning. Thank you to all you early risers who are willing to get up and watch the live streamer news. Great to be back. Thanks for joining. I'd like to welcome everybody. So first off, I have to welcome Rob Fuzz because I know he signed on last night and said hello. Rob Fuzz, always a pleasure, and he is my partner in crime. We've got Bill and Lucy of MGM Family Travel. We got TJ and Kayla from T&K Travels. Don and Will from the Hitchhiking Bones. Good morning. Don has her coffee in place, so that is awesome. Doug and Nikki, always great to see you. We have got Francisco. Francisco, thanks for being here. Max K, thanks for joining. It's Joey's World. So, Lisa, I'm assuming that's you. Good morning. Thanks for stopping by. Pepper Tree Villa, man, on the West Coast, and here they are. Arnie and or Doug, good to see you. And Surf Bum, John, good to have you here. Chris Sager, good morning from cold Niagara Falls. We're about to get some snow here too, Chris. Darn it. I was hoping we were done with that. But thanks for coming. This our dream. Jeff and Angela got a chance to see them on my recent trip, which I am going to show a picture from. And we have got Max K. Max, hey, thanks for being here. If I didn't say hello already, let me keep going here. Okay, I've got Amy of AGC Magic TV. Good morning. Good to have you here. And am I all caught up? I think I'm close. All right. Everyone's saying good morning. Good morning. All right. Guys, so first off, hey, and there's Jim from More Sunshine. I should highlight some of these comments. Good morning, Jim. Nice to have you here. All right. And I think I'm mostly caught up. Okay. So first off, good morning. And I had a chance to go on a well, actually, before I say that, let me just share my partner channels, Resort TV One, Rob Fuzz, Road Trip Dave, and A Disney Life for Me. Awesome partners. You all know them. So please support them all you can. Chris is saying the snow is gone, but still cold, 20 degrees. It's like, I think the feels like is right around 20 here today as well. I think it's a little bit warmer than that, but yeah, it was so nice yesterday. We got up into the high 50s, so quite a change. Or I mean Saturday, sorry. So, all right, next. So, first off, since I last went live, we have 4 new channels, and as a result, 4 new shows. And so we are up to 110 shows every week. So this is an all-time high. And I want to say good morning to Richard, who I also got a chance to catch up with when I was down in Florida with him and Donna and Sam. And I'm going to show a picture from that as well. So, Richard, thanks for stopping by. So we are up to 110 shows every week, and the goal is to get to 150 shows this year. I've got a couple more that are about to happen, and so I don't think we're going to have any problem meeting that goal. And so good morning, Kelly. Good to have Kelly here from the Mickey Bunch. And so we are up to 110, and that means we have 40 to go. And if you have ever considered live streaming, this is a point where I really like to encourage people. You know, it doesn't take expensive equipment. It doesn't take, you don't have to be a charismatic rock star. You just have to enjoy getting on live streams, talking with people, making new friends. So what we're really, well, I should say, what I'm really hoping for is for shows that are in all kinds of categories. I've got one coming up. I will say it's in baseball related, and I just haven't had a chance to get that rolling. I've got some other ones coming, so if you're ever considering live streaming, just shoot me an email to dean@theliveplace.com. And yeah, and hey, we've got Kidani Sean in the house, which I will also be mentioning here shortly. So, hey, thanks for joining. Okay. I almost feel like I should change the order of stuff here, but I won't. Okay. New channels. All right. New channel number 1, we've got Ear to Ear Magic. And so they go live, I think quite often, but they're going to go live every Monday at roughly 2 p.m. If I remember right, he said that sometimes they vary it. And so Ear to Ear Magic today at 2 p.m., if assuming they're on their schedule, check them out. They are very popular channel on YouTube, and they go live in the parks, and so check them out. I think his name is Chris, and I'm sorry I forgot that, but I believe it's Chris. Maybe one of you knows. And Richard says, I hope everyone has watched all my live streams. Well, if you want to take the Arjon's challenge, watch all of his live streams today, and that would be, of course, 1. All right, Jonathan is confirming it's Chris and Susan. Thank you. All right, I knew one of you guys would know. All right, thank you, sir. All right, so that's show number 1. Show number 2 would be Adventures by Dee. Now, this is kind of neat because they're doing stuff that are not in Disney. And on March 18th at 8 p.m., which is a Thursday, they are going to be at Dollywood. And then on April 1st, they're going to be at Six Flags, which I'm not even sure which state for that. But so they'll be at Six Flags on April 1st and Dollywood on March 18th. So check out Adventures by Dee. They don't go live every week, but I think they're kind of like about twice a month. So next is I was really glad I got an email from Melly Mel this weekend, and of course, we all know Melly Mel. We see her in other live streams, and I know she live streams and has videos. So she is going to be going live on Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. with her Disney Collectibles show. So definitely check out Melly Mel. It's great. I was just really pleased when I got the email from her. And we have Rob Fuzz in the house. So I mentioned Rob before that he is. Oh, Chris. You know what? I apologize, Chris. You know, when I see our name, I didn't associate it quickly with the channel. So, Chris, thank you. Yeah, Ear to Ear Magic. Definitely check them out today. And then we got Rob Fuzz in the house, my partner in crime. I'll mention really quickly that I'm working on a new format for the show that Rob had suggested. He tried to convince me about it a few months ago, and I finally agreed. I think it's a good idea. And what it is, it's going to be a longer show, but it's going to have some things that are more unique and give you an opportunity to hang out if you want. So I'm really excited about it. But it's going to take me a while. And so, Rob, always a pleasure to have you here, sir. And did I see Mouse Talk in the house? I know I saw Mouse Talk. This thing jumped on me. Hold on. As Walt says, retro raw. Oh, it jumped on me. So Mouse Talk, Walt, Melissa. Since you're here, Walt, Melissa, and hope you guys don't mind me getting sidelined, I wanted to congratulate you not only on all the success with your live streams, but I was looking at that article this just a couple days ago where you guys were mentioned as one of the top live streamers in the Disney community. And so that was really cool. I know Resort TV 1 was in there, and Corey Meets World, and okay, I'll see if I can remember now. Corey Meets World. Genevieve was in there, and Tanya, Mouse Talk. I know there was one more. Anyway, well, probably one of you guys know. All right. Oh, Rob is watching the Oscars nominations. Is that now? Okay. All right. I'm just catching up with the chat here. All right. Well, if I missed your comment, go ahead and repost. Rob says we are doing our Oscar nomination pub talk tonight at 4 p.m. on Adam's channel. All right, definitely check that out. I'll try to post that, Rob, to if you can shoot me any info, if you have an image or anything, send that to me today and I'll get that on. Okay. All right. All right, so Melly Mel Sundays at 11 a.m. And finally, the fourth channel is Kidani Shan, who is in the house here. So he goes live on Sunday nights at 10 p.m. and he is doing a Disney Vacation Club show. And this is the first Vacation Club live stream to the live place. So I was really happy that he contacted me on that. So if you guys are DVC members or interested or just want to hear more what it's about, Kidani Shan is awesome. So Sunday nights, 10 p.m., definitely check him out. And we've got Carlos in the house. Good morning, Carlos. Hey, Disney World freak. Good to have you here. Okay, so there you go. The 4 new channels again are Ear to Ear Magic. Chris was in the house here, and thanks for being here. And then we've got Adventures by D. We've got Melly Mel, Geeking Out with Melly Mel. And then we've got Kidani Shan. So that's great. I'm really pleased with the way people are contacting me, and we're getting those numbers up. All right. Vlog Awards. So if you guys remember, I've been planning the Streamerland Video Awards for April 18th. Because of the situation that I've run into, I'm definitely going to have to delay this. It's a lot of work. It's so basically, I don't know what the date will be. I'm hoping May. It was April 18th was what I was hoping to do because it was right before the Academy Awards, but I just can't make that happen. So it may be May before or even later. And good morning, Sherry. Good to have you here. Awesome. So we got Sherry Awesome Sunsets in here. And for those of you who are new to my channel, and maybe if you don't know Sherry, she's got a super viral video going on with the Maleficent Dragon in one of those parades at Disney. And the last I saw it, it was well over 1 million hits. So check out Sherry Awesome Sunsets. All right. I apologize for if I missed any comments here. This thing's going a little faster than I would have expected. All right. News items. So tonight, 8 o'clock, we've got Steve's World is got a huge announcement for his channel. So who knows what that is, but I saw the image. He's got big news. And so 8 o'clock tonight, definitely check out Steve's World. And then also at the same time, Rayleigh Creative Travel with Blaine is going live and to do a Helen, Georgia recap. So what I saw was a number of YouTubers got together in this last week and they were going live some, and they apparently had an awesome time. They had a lot of people show up, and so they're going to be talking about that. So anyway, check out Rayleigh Creative Travel at 8 o'clock. And then tomorrow night, Zippity Doodad. Patrick is going live with Zippo the Morning to Disney Lounges with Friends. So you might want to check that out Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. And then finally, we have had Ed and Mindy from the Viapre Project have been kind of missing in action for, I'd say, about a month and a half. So they are coming back with some major news. So guys, got to check out the Viapre Project tomorrow night at 9 p.m. And we'll find out what their big news is. So, all right. Rob, how am I doing here? Have I missed anything important? I'm kind of had to get focused here. All right. Okay. Well, finally, what time is it? I got about 10 minutes left here. For those of you who might be new here, I go live on Mondays and Fridays right now. Thanks, Rob. And I go live on Mondays and Fridays. And excuse me. I just lost my train of thought. I went on a recent Disney trip and I had some really cool things happen. Okay. So it was a couple weeks ago. I went for a 5-day trip. I stayed at Pop Century. So it was really nice because I was right on the, in fact, I'll bring that up. I was right on the Skyliner. And I'm going to share a little bit about that trip. And first, what I was going to say is I was going to stay off site, but then when I saw what the price for car rentals were, they had really gone up. And this is the last year they offer Magical Express for free. And I talked to the bus driver and I said, no more Magical Express. That's kind of a bummer. He said, well, he thinks Mears will still offer all the same transportation. You'll just have to pay a small fee. And, I don't know what that'll be, but it might be like 40 or 50 per person for a round trip. So anyway, excuse me. All right. So day one, I had something super cool happen, guys. Most of you probably know this, but yeah, there you go. Chris is saying it right here. You ran into Josh from Resort TV One. So here's how that happened. I was not gonna get a park hopper, and I was talking to my brother Bob, and he said, if you got a park hopper, it would solve a lot of your problems. Because I wanted to go see Josh, but I also wanted to end up at Epcot that day, and so he said, just get the park hopper, and I did. Thankfully, because I found Josh and he shouted out my channel. And most of you know this, but I got 600 new subs. So I actually went from 800 subs to 1,400, which just blew my mind. I was not expecting that. It was great. Hung out with Josh and I had the best time. We were moreover around Tom Sawyer Island and did the paddle boat. And we did Peter Pan's Flight. We did, what else did we do? Man, I'm forgetting, but I know we ended up in Tomorrowland and we ended up having lunch. And so, Josh, if you happen to watch this, thanks again. I had a great time. And so Chris is going down at the end of April. Can't wait. Yeah. Well, there's so many people too, and I'm going to talk about some of the other ones I met up with that are going live, and it's just a lot of fun. So anyway, Josh, thanks. Had a great time. And then that night, it was the same night. I met up with Jeff and Angela, who are in the chat here. I also got to meet the incomparable James Ryan. James Ryan is just awesome. Guys, I tell you, we've got great people in this community. And so Jeff and Angela, James Ryan, and there we go. You see VP and Arlene and their daughter, Mylene. I think it's Mylene, if I got it right. And Lisa, thank you very much. Man, it was great. I worked 2 years to get 800 subs, and then in 10 minutes I got 600 more. So it just blew my mind. But it was great. Thank you, Sherry. Appreciate that. So we had a great time. In fact, we went out to the Morocco restaurant, which was fun. And we sat outdoors, and as you can see in the picture here, Jeff is very tall. If you didn't know that, Jeff of Dis Our Dream is very tall. And but anyway, we had such a great time. All right. Rob saying, I came late, so I don't know who mentioned earlier. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm already forgetting too, Rob. And then the next day, Monday, first up, the top picture is to show that I started at Animal Kingdom. And I got the best lunch. I'm telling you, is I got a noodle dish with shrimp, and I can't remember the sauce, but it had a coleslaw in there. Man, it was good. And if you don't know about the cheesecake at what's the restaurant? Satuli Canteen. Satuli is, man, it's wonderful, and so I highly recommend it. I had a really good time. Did I see? Thank you, Don. Oops. jumped on me. Thank you, Don. Appreciate that. Is it Lisa's birthday? My gosh, Lisa, I did not know that. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Lisa. 29, I'm sure. Chris, Josh really enjoyed your company. Chris, what was really nice about that was I was fortunate because well, let me say it this way. Josh was alone that morning, and so to go alone and not be able to take a restroom break and so forth is really hard. But anyway, we had a great time together, and he was super nice. So Rob says, I am on with Ventures of VP tonight at 7 p.m. I did not know that. Man, I got to get things updated here. Don is saying Satuli Canteen never disappoints. I love that place. I just absolutely love it. The ambiance, it's fantastic. Okay, Lisa's birthday was Saturday. And of course, Kelly is saying, that's going to be amazing. Rib Fuzz. Hey, Rib Fuzz. I kind of like that name. All right. Thanks, Kelly and Dean. 29 would be a birthday wish come true. Well, we all have dreams. Thank you, Sherry. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you're new here, would appreciate it if you subscribe and like. I'm liking this new name, Rib Fuzz. I mean, it kind of doesn't sound right to have fuzz on your ribs, but I still like it. All right, next. Oh, yeah. And then I went to Epcot and got to meet two of the nicest gentlemen you have ever met in your life, Derek and Gregory from D&G Explorers, who they are sponsors of Rob Fuzz. I'm telling you, Derek and Gregory, super nice guys. We didn't get to spend too much time together. We met over at Living with the Land as they were just getting off and hung out and talked for a bit, and then we walked all the way over to near Germany, and then those guys were going to go off-site and have dinner, I think, and then I was going to go meet Richard and Donna, which actually didn't work out because rain came in, but we had a great time. And Derek and Gregory had a reservation at Beer Garden at Germany, but they were with somebody else. Their host in Orlando said, if you're not hungry, then you don't want to go to Beer Garden. Boy, were they right. It was the only place I could get in that night, and here I am all alone, and I basically went to Beer Garden alone. And if you haven't been there recently, you probably know Beer Garden is it's a buffet, but because of COVID, they're bringing all the food to your table. So they bring these platters like they do at the Garden Grill. And oh my gosh, they brought everything. And I'm alone. So I'm getting like 7 different kinds of meats and potatoes and bread and pretzel bread. It was amazing. And then once you're all done with that, they bring you 4 desserts. So, and they were amazing, but it was a lot of food. So I had a great time meeting Derek and Gregory, and Kelly says, love Beer Garden. It was delicious. It was great. I just left totally stuffed. Lisa says Beer Garden is elastic waistband kind of place. Oh my gosh. Sounds like something Lou Mangello would say. Yes. That's awesome. The photos were awesome. Yeah. I was, I'm going to just tell you, Rob Fuzz was a big part of my trip because you know how when you're on a trip, if you're alone, you kind of want to share it with people. So I was constantly sending pictures to Rob, and I was sending pictures to my brother Epcot Bob, which made it a lot more fun for me. And Dilly Dilly, yes. And this Arnie's saying, Lisa, you're so right. Don says, Beer Garden, best mac and cheese on property. Oh man, it was delicious. And I had a great time. Chris is saying, my wife and I and 2 of my boys will be in Disney in April. My beautiful wife and myself are celebrating our 27th anniversary. Congratulations. Love your show, but have to go. Have a new puppy that needs me. Thanks for stopping by, Chris. Again, check out Ear to Ear Magic today at 2 o'clock. Yeah, Rob says it felt like he was there with Dean. Well, thank you, Rob. Honestly, I was talking to Bob about it, and we agree that having somebody to share it with, which is great because of social media, it does make it a lot more fun. So, all right, next day, I did finally get to connect with the incomparable Donna and Sam and my good friend Richard, who I've actually spent time with at the parks before. And let's see, Jeff is asking, eat did you eat your beets? I don't remember getting beets. And honestly, Jeff, I'll tell you that is one of the only few foods I do not like. I do not like beets. I do not like relish. I do not like sweet pickles, and those three things are all kind of similar. And so I don't remember eating beets, but if I did, it was a mistake. So Richard and Donna and Sam and we hung out at Hollywood Studios and we ate at Sci-Fi Diner, and that was a blast. I've always wanted to go in that place. So what did I learn? Carlos is saying, Dean, you're missing out. Do you like beets, Carlos? Man, I cannot stand beets. That is just one of those foods. Rob agrees with me. Eating beets is a mistake. Is there beets there? Man, how do I not remember that? Oh, Arnie's with me. I don't eat beets or cilantro. I do love cilantro, but I do not like beets. So we went to the Sci-Fi Diner. Now I know that the chat gets delayed here, but I was very surprised about one thing about the Sci-Fi Diner. Anybody know what that is? I'll give you a second before I tell you what surprised me, but it's really cool. You probably know Sci-Fi Diners like you're at a drive-in movie theater with a big screen and everybody's in kind of like a car. They got a couple different kinds of setups. Some of the cars, it's like everyone's sitting facing the screen, so it's hard to talk to each other. But you can see in this picture, we were facing each other. We got one of these special cars where you're facing each other, which was great. And there it is. Rob was guessing. It is dark in there. For sure it's dark. But what really surprised me is how quiet it is in there. It's extremely quiet. You just don't expect that. Everybody seemed quiet. They don't play the movie audio very loud, and so that really surprised me. Don likes beets, very nutritious. Oh, I'm sure they're very nutritious. I can't stand them. I don't like rutabagas either. Rutabagas and what are those little cabbage things? Um, Movie set. No, it was definitely the quietness. I was surprised by that. Yeah, everyone's watching the movie clips, and they're fun. But for me, it's more about the people I'm with, and so I was just glad it was quiet. No, the thing is, Rob, is the movie is quiet too. You hardly hear it. And you hardly hear anybody else. Brussels sprouts. Thank you, Arnie. Yeah, I do not like Brussels sprouts. But so that just really freaked me out. So I recommend it. Now, Carlos makes a point here. Food is mediocre. My food was, let's see, what I have. I am trying to remember what I had. I know I had a vanilla shake because Sam got a vanilla shake and I thought that sounded good. I think I believe the sandwich I had was mediocre. It was good, but it wasn't anything to write home about. That's what I remember. So Doug and I do like Brussels sprouts, but that's because Doug knows how to cook them. Oh yeah. Well, I've heard that. If you know how to cook them. What did Richard says no beets at the Sci-Fi. Yeah. I mean, whatever we had was good. It was I'd say when you're talking about getting the best food on property, there's obviously some higher end places. But hey, we got Ed from the Viapre Project. Ed, how are you doing, man? I already mentioned that you were going live tomorrow night and that you're back. So thanks for joining. Lisa says, we found the burger of the day. It was pretty good. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that whatever. Yeah, that's right. Richard's saying the fries were good. Yeah. I have gotten a steak there before. It was pretty good. Really? Huh. I'm surprised. All right. Hopefully I'm not missing. Ed is saying, we are excited to be back. We are excited to have you back. Viapree Project is awesome. So Tuesday night, tomorrow at, let's see if I had it here. Was it here? It was here at 9 o'clock. So don't miss the Viapree Project. Okay. Next. So thanks again, Richard, Donna. I had a great time, Sam. It was really fun. And then finally, Wednesday was my last day. And I went home that night, but I had a full day of just hopping around. I didn't go into any parks, but I did go. I did a lot of Skyliner stuff. And I ended up at Disney Springs, and I ate at because Disney Dan told me you got to go to Splitsville and have their sushi. And if you can see there, I ordered only 2 sushi items. And if you're a sushi eater, you know you're usually ordering 2, 3 items. I ordered these 2, and I couldn't even finish them because they were so big, and it was delicious. Thanks, Richard. We had the turkey sandwich. I think it was good. I don't think there was anything I didn't like about it. And so yeah, I definitely recommend Sci-Fi Diner. It's very fun. Okay, so Splitsville had the sushi, and then did a lot of skylining, and then I went home. So there you go. Wow, E37. This is the longest I've ever gone, and I appreciate y'all being here. Ed is saying sushi is my favorite. Never had it at Disney. So Ed, the best deal is at Splitsville. So go to Splitsville, downtown Disney, Disney Springs, and you will love it. And it was amazing. And talk to Disney Dan. He can tell you what to order, and he won't tell you to put pickles on it. So, oh, it's been awesome to hang out, and I'm sorry I got to leave. I already heard somebody pinging me at work, so I do got to go. I hope you all have a great day. Oh, and I didn't finish here. And if you have any special announcements, just let me know. I always mention that. Again, we're at 110 shows a week. We're shooting for 150 this year. I'm hopeful we'll make that. And again, I'm going to delay the Streamerland Awards probably till May. Rob is helping me with that. And so, guys, it's been a great day. Thanks for joining me. I don't normally would expect a lot of people join me at this time of the morning. So to have 20 of you on right now is fantastic. Thanks, my friends. Have a good day. And here is the ending.